Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Renga. I'm a business manager with Covanta Energy, located in Alexandria, but services Alexandria and Arlington, and as Miriam mentioned, some of the greater areas in DC. I've had the pleasure of knowing Miriam for a few years now. First, when she ran as the Green Party candidate for the school board and was successful in getting the Styrofoam trays out of the Arlington County's school system, which was a big plus. She also is very intuitive and got an inquisitive mind. She came to the waste energy facility wanting to know more about it. Like, what do you do with trash? For us, waste is a valuable resource. And if you exhausted all those efforts and you have to dispose of something, rather than it being wasted away in a landfill, we provided a conversion technology to make energy out of it. We've been doing it for 25 years in Alexandria, and like I said, we serve both communities here. The way we do it is actually combustion technology. So it's just like an internal combustion engine in your car that puts out carbon into the atmosphere. So we do put out carbon into the atmosphere, but we also offset methane, which is the big greenhouse gas polluter for the environment when trash decomposes in a landfill. If it happens to be thrown out, we convert that into electricity instantaneously at our furnace temperatures. But it is better to get it out of the waste stream if it can be recycled and reused. And that's the goal here today, is to explore ways in how we can do that. There should be proper business incentives. Cooperation between industry and government would be a great win. Now, Covanta, basically, we take whatever's thrown away that's not recycled, comes to us. We're called a mass burn facility. So if there does happen to be things that could be recycled, we don't hand sort through them and try to get them out. Our furnace temperatures are 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and most organics are destroyed and is converted into ash. The way we create electricity is it's surrounded by steel tubes or a water wall furnace. So we're converting water into steam, and that hot steam is spinning a turbine generator to make electricity. It's pretty efficient. We only consume 15% of the energy to run the plant, which is all the motors, the fans, and 85% is sold to the local grid to Dominion Power, which is enough power for about 20,000 homes. Because the chemical components of Styrofoam is carbon, we are regulated for CO emissions, carbon monoxide, which is a product of incomplete combustion. Again, you get that out of the waste stream, then that's better for us. We don't have to worry about our CO emissions. CO2 is also another greenhouse gas that's a problem that is being regulated for large power plants. The facility here locally is smaller, so we don't have a CO2 regulation, but that is coming down the line. So anything we can do to help the environment get these harmful products out of the waste stream or reuse is better for everybody. Some of the things we do for environmental control, so we're not just an incinerator that has billowing black smoke coming out the top. We do have air pollution control technology. The first is NOx control, nitrous oxides. That is also a greenhouse gas problem. We inject ammonia into the flue gases, into the boilers, I should say, through a selective non-catalytic reduction process, and that prevents the formation of NOx compounds. Secondly is acid gas control. So a lot of the plastics, for example, polyvinyl chlorides, form hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. Those things, acid is an acid gas problem. We have to scrub the flue gases with lime. And then we also have carbon injection for heavy metal control. That's persistent in the environment. And last but not least is a baghouse technology to capture the dust. So all steps of that process have been in place for a while to clean up the flue gases. One of the benefits of what we do is actually recycling post-combustion. When people throw out metals, for example, like mufflers, old pots and pans, bicycle change, at 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, that doesn't vaporize or melt. So that comes out the back end with our ash product. We have a huge magnet to collect the material and recycle that. I think so. Miriam was excited about that kind of opportunity. He said, well, if we can do something on the front end with Styrofoam, then you don't have to deal with it at your facility and worry about your air emissions. And I think that's great. So that's why I'm here, to hopefully educate the public, promote Styrofoam recycling or reuse, because we know it's inherent in all the packing materials out there, and be happy to give tours to the public at our facility on who we are and what we do. And I'll be happy to answer questions and contribute throughout today.